Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Strategic Marketing Group conversation for January 12th, 2021. I am Cormac Foster, Senior PMM. I will cover today what is new since our last GC. I'll talk about what's next on our plates. Then I will suggest ways you can help keep us in the loop and help us deliver the most relevant support we can for all of your strategic marketing needs. So let's kick this off with a celebration. For the second year in a row, William Chia has been named to the PMA's top list of product marketing influencers. The PMA called out the diversity of his skill set and the fact that in addition to all the great work he does to position us externally, William really lives our values and makes our whole team better, as you can see in the quote from Luke. William was my onboarding buddy here at GitLab, so I can personally attest to all of that. So thank you, William, and congratulations. Now, in addition to each of the team's top 3 achievements, I'd like to call out the one of which I'm most proud, and that's shared across the strategic marketing organization. We have had a lot of change in a very short time since our last conversation, and I think we have all taken this chance to revisit things and really start to dig in with our counterparts throughout marketing and find a more efficient way forward. I would also like to thank Todd and his whole organization for being so supportive and helpful to provide a framework that we can use to make this happen. On to specifics. So the PMM team is really happy about our part in the Seeing is Believing CI campaign. Parker's webinar was really successful, as you can see in the stats there. Hugely cross-functional effort, and we're really happy to be involved in that. For PMM and TMM, it's been a big focus on CI, CD, and the overall efficiency and productivity boost of a DevOps platform. With the US Army Cyber School, the MR and CI team gave us a big brand, a public sector win, an ultimate deal, and my personal favorite, a great story for Agile and Plan. We also have a Forrester TEI report that allows us to attach objective numbers from a respected third party to our value prop, and 6 new case studies, which we'll see in a second. And then finally, our compete team really focused hard on Microsoft with new and expanded comparisons, kind of targeting GitHub leading up to and then following up from Universe. We have produced a lot of collateral and product marketing across the board, but with strong performances, particularly in GitOps, PubSec, and security. So please check those out. It's Q4, so we had enablement support and scope planning going on simultaneously. It's also report season, so we did a lot of work with the AR team on some major watershed reports that will be released next year. And then we had quite a few virtual events. So thank you so much to the teams that put those on. Technical marketing created a number of demos, including solution overview for multiple use cases. They dug into some more of not just what makes us great, but what makes us different. And kind of particularly cool to me, ITSEC showed the world how to use GitHub Actions to get your GitHub code into GitLab. Like PMM, technical marketing also presented at many events and conferences. For example, Cesar demoed GitOps at AWS reInvent and J4K. In addition, they also did a lot of year-end work with analysts. So Cesar demoed our developer experimentation capabilities to an analyst. And since I was there to witness it personally, I'd like to call out Ty Davis specifically for the amazing amount of work he put into our Agile planning demo. They also did quite a bit of enablement, including technical walkthroughs of the new features into releases. Over at MR and CI, they have 6 new case studies, including several that will really help drive that CI/CD message that is core to us right now. They've also locked in PR references from 4 customers and secured customer speakers for SCO. Analyst Relations has been super busy, more so than usual. 50 analyst touch points across all of our use cases, and they also manage that while managing those 3 key reports we mentioned earlier, while releasing and preparing multiple TEI-related assets as well to help us quantify that value. But wait, there's more. The competitive team refreshed or created 10 competitive assets, and they really drilled down into Microsoft and specifically GitHub. And for those of you who haven't visited our newly improved asset inventory, please do so. It is a fantastic way to locate all sorts of assets we've created, and now it is even easier to use. Thank you, Brian, for that. What's up next for us? I put this in product marketing, but I think it's safe to say that as a whole, the strategic marketing team will be focused on continuing to align our outputs with the greater marketing team. Also SCO, and more SCO, and doubling down on CI. TMM is going to keep creating assets to meet the demand for technical content in all of our campaigns and sales plays. They'll be building out CI/CD and security workshops, and they too will be working on ways to contribute to our cross-functional marketing efforts. MR&CI is working on a new customer portrait program, which I personally think is super, super cool. And it is really going to help us streamline our customer interactions and get higher quality references with less stress on everyone, including the customers. They will also be redesigning the CAB and promoting the TEI report in a webinar. And finally, Compete will also be supporting SCO. There's a theme there. And they'll be working on updates for sales enablement and then supporting some strategic changes, which we have in the works, but can't be discussed here. And finally, how can you help us help you? So one, put us in touch with customers, whether that's to help you explain our value to them or for us to just sit there and listen. We would love to be there. The more we know about our customers and their needs, the better. Tell us what works and what doesn't so we can improve. And with competitive specifically, let us know when something is lacking or wrong or when you need, just a little bit more of something. And then generally, if you have any questions or requests, please open an issue using our request template if you can. It's the fastest, most reliable way of connecting, and it ensures that things get where they should. And with that, thank you, and please let us know how we can help.